What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Flashback Rafael. He is the new player pick in between him and his twin brother Fabio, both in the League One now. Obviously, there was a time where both of them were Man United players, twin brothers, left back and right back. You couldn't make it up. Absolutely incredible stuff. Both Brazilian, of course. For me, it wasn't necessarily a choice of who's better because I think both of them very much have the same sort of skill set. In terms of the SBC, it's an 83 rated team with one in form, obviously, for both SBCs. And I believe the 83 require one Brazilian, I think it was. And then the second one is League One. I apologise. One a Brazilian. It was a Man United player. And then the next one requires a Brazilian player. Obviously, both of them Manchester United, Brazilian, or it was League One. I can't remember. I just did it off the bat. But you need one of them players. Both of them need an inform. One of them is 80 chem. One of them is 75. It's the 83 that's the obviously the higher rated chem. And then the 85 rated SBC needs the 75 chem. So both of them very easy to do. It's about 150k at the minute. Obviously the market is dropping. So you do have a couple of days to do this. I feel like the market will start coming down as we get closer to team of the season due to the fact that everybody is selling off. Everybody is ready to make full liquid, go into coins, either go into coins or packs, and they are going to probably resist every single card that comes their way. And I think this is one of the things that I think EA will do over the course of the next few days. We've got 5 or 4 days, 4 and a bit days until team of the season is announced or is released on Friday. And obviously player SBCs is going to be a big one to entice you into selling your coins, or at least putting your coins into this, putting your players into this. We have put a lot of league SBCs into these two. We used one in the 83, which was Opara. And then obviously in the next one we used, I think 3 or 4, because I'm going to obviously re-rinse the leagues anyway. So it was very cheap. 150k squashed down to League SBC cards. I used probably the max overall of an 83 rated squad in terms of both SBCs. So for me, it's really nothing, anything really too taxing on the club that we are going to go get back as well. He is 5'8", right-footed, high medium, 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot. Already on the base of him, looking really nice. I think realistically, there's option for both in terms of Ligue 1. In terms of Brazilian, you've got Alexandro on the left back and right back. I don't think there is. I could be wrong, but I don't think there's a major Brazilian right back, bar from obviously Icon. I'm talking. I believe I've went just everybody right back wise. We have the play. I mean SBC players in total. So you do have Carlos Alberto. Otherwise, you have Danilo, who was a storyline player. Personally, doesn't look anywhere near as impressive as obviously our Rafael here. We also have Emerson. Again, a solid card. He is tradable. I'm mainly talking about untradeable cards. So, for instance, for me, the left back position is squandered with a lot of good left backs. You got Roberto Carlos, Sandro Telles, Marcelo Lodi, obviously Fabio, put in his position there. You got Dalbert's SBC card that, to be honest, is still a very good card. In terms of Ligue 1, on both sides, you've got somebody. You've got a Marvi on the left-hand side and you have Lala on the right. For me, I've done both of them. And I also do have Alexandro and Roberto Carlos. So for me, for Fabio, it wouldn't have made any sense. The right back gives me that perfect Brazilian player in that right back position. So for me, it was a no-brainer in terms of Rafael. I think a lot of people will go with Rafael anyway, just for the stats that he's got. It seems to be that little bit better in the terms of defensiveness. In terms of physical, Fabio is better. Into his traits, injury prone, dives into tackles, and a bit of flair. He's got great agility and balance. His composure is 83 with a Guardian goes up to 87? No. Yes, 88. Mental maths is atrocious. 90 aggression, 87 jumping, 86 stamina, all perfect. 77 strength, which I think we can deal with. I went with a Guardian mainly because I wanted to get that extra agility agility boost, as well as that composure boost. I feel like that is necessary, but also it does get pretty much every stat bar from the head and accuracy, up to 99 on his defending. And seen as though he already has 93 acceleration with 90 curve, 90 short pass and crossing, as well as 82 long pass, for me it was a no-brainer in terms of what chemistry style I was going to use, unless there was something that maybe got dribbling and physicals up, or even dribbling, defending and physical. I don't think... Let me double check because I could be wrong, but I don't think there is anything that gets them specific free up, as well as getting a decent composure boost, because that's realistically all I'm looking for. Passing, defending, physical. Yeah, there's nothing that really gets the dribbling, defending, physical. That whole right-hand side, there is nothing that actually gets that up. So I'm pretty happy that I've made that choice. We are going to jump into the first match to see how he goes. 150k worth of a right back. Honestly, there is so many right back and left backs in the game. It's unreal. He's just another Brazilian that adds to my flashback team that we will whack him in at the end of this video and show you what the flashback team is looking like with another. I was only wishing that you could able to do these again, like it's a repeatable one. Obviously, it would be more of a coin suck, but it would be nice to be able to do both. Or later on down the line, for instance, you've got Forest and Kent. Obviously, if whoever chose Forest is probably regretting not doing Kent. And the same for this guy, for the Irish one. Maybe release another one later on down the line. Maybe a higher rated one. I don't know. I just feel like that could be a nice little thing. Or you could just release the same one a couple of weeks later and you could then have both. Coming into this first match, we're coming up against a Serie A team. I can imagine he's probably doing the objective, probably doing the icon pack and the challenge as well. So we'll see how it goes. Let's get Rafael straight on that run up that wing. Let's get a good pass off to Zidane. We're going to have to look back. Can we get a little dink over the top? We can. It's lovely from Rafael. Zidane's going to see it in. We've got a push up on him. What can we get? What can we get? Oh, he's got actually really nice dribbling. That actually, the left stick was really nice. Oh, Neymar. No, Neymar, Mbappe. Rafael's going to watch Mertens down this wing. He's going to cut back in. It's very, very nice from Rafael, keeping his distance with his players. Rafael straight on that attack again. We're going to get a little fake inside. Honestly, his dribbling actually seems really nice in terms of the quickness about it. It's a solid pass. Oh, Theo Hernandez is going to be a big threat. We have lost his position though. Him being so up the pitch has really caused it. Can he get back? He is fighting to get back. And can he get the tackle? It's going to come across. Rafael's out of position again, but Zidane's finding it for him. And Zidane's managed to do it. Rafael can get the out. Can we get the pace? Oh, he's gone straight through the back of him. It's lovely work from Rafael in the first 14 so far. Rafael keeps up with Mertens very nicely. We're going to watch him come down this side again. Rafael straight on that. Gets a Megs through him. Rafael into Neymar. Or no, into Talvin in fact. Rafael out. Lovely 1-2 with Rio there. Rafael lovely takes the ball off him. Kind of just headbutts him if anything. Into Talvin. It's a great run down his wing. We've got Nainggolan coming in. Rafael takes an absolute beating with that challenge, but it does work out in his favour, and we're on the attack with Kubo down his wing. Can we get all the way? Nainggolan's going to come in close. Kubo's going to battle him for it. Rafael's watching over Mars. Is he going to turn inside? Oh, does enough to kind of hold him off, but he does manage to get the cross in, which inevitably is what he's trying to stop. Can we get Kubo on this beautiful ball? Rafael down a wing. Oh, he's made a lovely run. Find Matthias on the inside. Into Rafael. Again, we're going to find the dribble past him. And then go for the middle for Mbappe. We're going to find him on Talvin on the overrun. Rafael wins the ball back, giving ourselves another attack if we can. Zidane's going to poorly pass that. Rafael takes it away. Matthias with a dink over to Talvin. Not going to quite get there. Rafael is going to play it inside. It's very nice. He's good at that kind of dribbling inside. Even though he's only just passing it, his defensive ability is still very, very good. Rafael's watching him. He's going to go down that wing. He's coming back. Oh, God, how on earth did he manage to get that pass through? Rafael's going to make sure, though. Rafael. Stoichkov. Oh, it's a great tackle. And away. Doesn't get the pass, but he does get it away. Rafael with off the line. Honestly, concentrating like hell on this defense. Rafael. 1-2 with Talvin. Rafael again. Matthias. Rafael, we're going to go with this 1-2 lark. It's going to go into him. Can he beat him? Not quite with the pace. Rafael out. Lovely. Oh, and the pass is atrocious. Bit of a frustration tackle there by Matthias. Rafael gets him once. Doesn't get him again. Rio is going to be there for the cleanup. Rafael gets the tackle. Doesn't quite get it out. Lovely. There we go. He's got the recovery. Oh, it's a lovely ball from Rafael. Kubo. Oh, he's hit the post and Mbappe. All came from Rafael's ball. It's a lovely second goal. Rafael's got Lamar. Again, a great tackle. And manages to get it up. One more to Kubo again. Oh, but Mendy's going to tackle him this time. Rafael, can he get that ball up to him? Don't know if he was offside. No, he was still on. Neymar. Oh, it's another great ball. 3-1. Neymar converting. Rafael assisting. Beautiful stuff. So going into the overall review for Rafael, honestly, pretty much how I thought he was going to be. Very, very good right back. Manages to get quite a few assists, if you get what I mean, in terms of he's passed it up into Talvin. Talvin's knocked it into the middle, or Kubo, in fact, because Kubo did a lot of assists in that last match. Beautiful player. Good on his pace, really good on his defensive skills. He's got a very, very nice turn on him. Even on the ball as well as off the ball. Very quick at turning, very quick at getting the ball back as well. His recovery is fantastic. Didn't really find too much issue with his strength, and also his stamina is absolutely bang on. In terms of passing, his long passing was absolutely phenomenal down that wing. And even his short game, you can't really argue. He is an all-round right back, and I think that's what they're going for. I think the only points I could probably deduct off him is the fact he doesn't have a 4-star weak foot. Obviously, does add that little bit of versatility to him if he does have it. Apart from that, realistically, bar from maybe having a little bit more strength, you can't really argue with what this card actually needs. He's got the 93 acceleration, which I think is plenty for a right back. 87 sprint speed, again, I think that's plenty enough. In terms of passing, he's got his short and long pass, and then to the addition of that, he's got his crossing, got his vision, got his curve, got his all-round dribbling skills. Again, the composure could be higher on the base in terms of to be better. But even with the +5 as an 88, I'm quite happy with that at a right back. I don't need him in major pressure situations unless he is the last man. But it's very unlikely that that happens. So for me, I'm quite happy to kind of let that one slide a little bit. And the defensive ability with the Guardian, everything's 99 bar from his heading accuracy, which again, there isn't much heading in this game, bar from maybe a ball slowly coming over it. Realistically, he's going to have the head onto it. It doesn't really matter about the accuracy part of it in terms of how little that actually happens in any game. So for me, I'm quite happy to let that one slide and then jump in. Aggression, stamina is all lovely. It's just the strength, like I said, could do with a little bit of a boost, but it's not necessarily needed. So for me, he's a solid right back. Obviously, they have meant for this so that it entices you more. He's got a great nation. He's got a good league. Obviously, it's not the best league out there in terms of specials, but there is more and more high-rated specials. And with Team of the Season round the corner, it's likely that I can imagine Rafael or Fabio is not going to get a Team of the Season unless Ligue 1 is quite some time away. Just with the release of this right before the announcement, I don't think that he's going to be getting one. So it's potential that you've got yourself a Team of the Season right back or at least a a linkage player as such. That's the word I was looking for. A teammate. Well, of course he's League On. I mean, a link player into some of the team of the seasons that you could probably see. If you do get a team of the season right back that is untradeable for League On, then obviously then you made your mistake picking Rafael rather than Fabio, but that is the risk we're willing to take. So overall, I'm giving him an 8.5. I think he's close to the 9 in my opinion, because like I said, there's very little that I can see to upgrade, bar from the fact him being a 90 plus right back. That would obviously add the stats throughout, as we've seen if we compare him to someone like Team of the Year Trent, because in my opinion, Trent's one of the top. Obviously, we've got Carlos Alberto as a very front runner for the best right back. Everyone's got their preferred opinion. So obviously me saying, say if I said Trent is the best right back you can get, he may be one of, if not the highest right back you can get. Does that make him the best? That's all in speculation. But as you look at the stats, even though realistically he's still got the 99 defensive stats and he's got great physicals, good dribbling, Trent is still higher in everything purely from that upgraded rating. So obviously I can't rate him a 10, even though I think he's amazing. Like, he's a really good right back. He's still got a bit to learn and a bit to go in terms of his stats because of his rating. He's got to be capped at a certain overall in total. So for me, if he was like a 95 right back, if he was a 92, 93, he would probably be one of the best right backs in the game, and I'd be praising him even more. But well worth the 150k if you've got it spare. Personally, if you've not got it spare, don't do it, because there will be plenty of team of the seasons out there. I said it in the last video with Miranda. There is going to be so many players coming out in the next week, in the next month. It is team of the season time, and you need to save your coins if you have got a very limited fund. As you can see with this now, we have now completed our back line in the Brazilian flashback. So we are very close. If we got a goalkeeper that's Brazilian flashback, honestly, we're looking for a very good defense right here. We have Marcelo, or obviously Paulinho and Hulk up the top there. Miranda, David Luiz, and Rafael. All we need is a keeper. I can't really think of any without actually looking properly, but we're looking at a Brazilian flashback team at some point, and hopefully that does happen, because that would be amazing. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know down below if you have picked Fabio or Rafael, or if you're not doing the SBC at all. Let me know down below. Make sure you subscribe and like, and I'll see you all for the next one.